like made you start like going into like that beard mustache phase, like playing around with your like facial hair and like hair? Because like one day you just showed up to work bald, and like it literally takes me forever to make a decision like that. And then one day you just showed up to work, and I was sitting there, I was like, this bitch is full ass bald, and I was like, what's happening?
Oh, that's because my dad's bald, my uncle's bald, my grandpa's basically bald, my other grandpa is bald, so I'm already losing some of my hair, and I was like, went and got a haircut one of the days, didn't like the fade.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I walked into my friend Nate's room, and I was like, you want to shave my head? And he was like, definitely down for it. And
really?
Yep, Allie and him literally shaved my head in his bathroom and just like buzzed it all off and just paid like $40 for a haircut.
Oh my
and then
god!
He gets his little razor blade out. He took a picture of me and there's like shaving cream coming down my head. But yeah, that time was the first time I did it, and then after that I was like, I'll probably be bald at some point, so I was rocking it, and then it gets really cold out in the winter, so I just started growing out my beard, see how far I could get.
Yeah.
And then I got really into beard oils, so I have like 4 or 5 different beard oils.
Oh my gosh! How long did it take you to grow out this mustache?
Well, I had the beard, so I just shaved the beard off, and then kept this just little mustache. I had a goatee for one day, but
how was that?
Everyone I know, Allie's dad has a goatee, my dad has a goatee, so I was like, take
okay.
it off.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I had to talk about it because I was just like, please.
And we've been in Chicago all weekend. I haven't seen anybody else with this mustache.
I haven't seen anyone else with this mustache either.
That's what I'm going for.
It literally looks like when I first saw you, I was like, but I also like it a lot because it suits you. You can literally, because you're just, it's hard to explain, but like you have a really good face. Okay. And so like you could pull anything off.
Well, it's the first time I've seen my chin in like 2 years, so. Yeah.
2 years?
Like a year, yeah.
I guess.
Year and a half, 2 years, probably.
I guess I never think about like not seeing my chin because I can't grow facial hair like that. Like, it's the most like super feminine thing about me. Oh. You know, that non-binary vibes. But like, I always see my chin. Even when I have my most facial hair, I'm like, oh, there's my chin. My face will always look like this. And, you know, sometimes I'll be looking fine to dine.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just had to grow a better beard than my brothers. They just both have the exact same, just tiny little beard.
Oop, drag them.
So I said,
Do you like your brothers?
I do. I love my brothers. They're great.
Really?
I mean, one's a little better than the other one. But
Spill?
They're not going to watch.
Watch them. Watch them watch this. I mean... Well, you didn't say which one was better.
So they're twins.
Oh,
the one that we're visiting right now, he lives in Chicago. His name's Evan.
Yeah,
he lives in Chicago. Yes, I live out in Martin, Plainwell area.
Yeah,
and he lives 20 minutes away from me. The other one, Andrew, and I still see the one that lives in Chicago more often. He's just more introvert and wants to be with his girlfriend's family more, so he just doesn't really invite us out. He just works a lot. So I was like, whatever. I was like, I'll just go hang out with Evan. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes you're just close to other people. Like, I get that. Like, you know, like you always, all love for all family. Like, I love my family, but you know the tea.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, like my parents, I love when parents are like, oh, I don't have a favorite. Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah. My parents definitely have a favorite.
Every parent has a favorite.
Oh, my parents definitely do. My dad, I think I'm his favorite because I look like him. My mom, I don't think likes me that much.
Drag!
I'm at the bottom of the list. But the twins kind of fight over the top spot. I think my brother Evan might be in the top because he was in the army, so he was just gone for the longest.
Oh, okay.
So that's what really shot him up to the top.
When I tell you, absence makes the heart grow fonder.
I mean, I lived 3 hours away from them, but he was like 12 hours away, so he was just the furthest.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. You can't be the best if you're not the furthest.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that with my parents right now, I'm actually the furthest sibling of my brothers. And as the middle sibling, it's very much, I know I'm the least favorite. It's okay. It's whatever. Like, I am iconic in way different ways, and it's just not with my family, and that's okay. Like, I love my family. I know my family loves me, but it's just like, I just know in my heart of hearts, I am very much the one that starts. Every single problem is usually stemmed from me because I am not a bitch that likes to. I'm not gonna call my family bitches though, but like, I am personally not the one to always back down from a fight, and my family very much isn't either. And so we'll just like go at it sometimes, and I'm just like, I'm very liberal. No. Like, listen to me. I am right, and I am.
Back in the day, my brothers used to fight each other all the time.
Really?
I would always kind of provoke a fight, and
so you're a drama starter.
Oh yeah, all the time.
I love that. I love that.
But, yeah,
would you say you like to start a lot of drama? Like, do you think? Question. Be honest with me right in here, right now.
Okay.
Who do you think, like just relationship fully wise? Like, doesn't need to be this one particularly one right now, but like the majority of your relationships, who do you think is more dramatic, you or your partner?
Whew.
And it can just be in general.
I'm gonna probably have to go with me, I guess. It's gonna have to be me.
Yeah.
I don't have as much drama as I used to, but
like, I mean, at the end of the
fun time.
The thing is,
if you've met my mom, you would understand.
I mean, like, the thing is, someone has to make life spicy. Like,
true, very true.
Someone has to be the bitch that starts a little bit of drama. I am definitely not okay, I'm dramatic in the way that's like, oh, woe is me, like, very much like Ophelia, very much like, I don't serve the same thing as everyone else. Like, I definitely give drama in a different way, but like, I also think that, like, out of everyone in the world, straight men are the most dramatic. Period. And I will say, then it's gay people. like it goes straight men, then the LGBT, because I will be sitting there and like, and the thing is, I think the funny thing is, like, my older brother used to be like, "You're so dramatic," and I would just be like, "You are yelling at me right now. I'm dramatic, and you are raising your voice. I'm dramatic because I'm fucking crying, bitch. I see you." And so, question: are you the older sibling?
I am the baby.
Aww.
I have 2 older brothers, but they're twins, so.
Yeah, I'm a twin too. Fantastic. Maybe that's why we like each other. Twins usually like start to gravitate towards one another. Just a thing. But so what is it like? What is it like being the youngest sibling? Do you like it? Do you think you have to like?
If you ask my brothers, I got away with the most stuff because they got in trouble all the time. But I mean, it has its perks.
I mean, if they're getting in trouble all the time, isn't that their fault?
Yeah, definitely. Not my fault. I didn't do it. Sometimes I do it. But
oh my gosh. Okay. Did you ever? Okay, I'm really exposing myself. I don't know why I'm getting so much into family, but like, for me, did you ever do a thing where like, oh my god, am I really gonna say this in the podcast? Yes. Where you know that you would do something, and then your mom would yell like, Justin, Jason, my previous name, Jordan, come up here right now. Mm. And you would run upstairs, and then they would look at you and be like, who did this? And you'd be like, him.
Definitely. And that's what being the baby is the best.
Exactly.
You just blame somebody.
Exactly.
Else.
And then you know what happens? They believe you.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're not smart enough. Like, I don't know how to jit up there.
But my brothers would always try to get me in trouble. When I was younger, they would come into my room and they know it would make me mad, and they would just wait for me to scream. And then if I would scream, I would get in trouble. So then my parents would come in and yell at me for screaming, and then they'd get out of my room. And I'd get in trouble. I was like, thanks. You guys are great.
I feel like having older brothers is very traumatizing. I don't know. But I love my older brother, but traumatizing.
Oh, it's
but I love
traumatizing.
You're just sitting there like, why do you hate me like this?
My brothers have told my mom stories like now since we're older, and she was like, I didn't know that they were that mean to you.
Literally, oh my god! And parents will gaslight the fuck out of you. Like, oh, yeah. my mom will I'm like, I told you this. I'm like, but I didn't think it was real.
Yeah, that's exactly how my mom was. She was like, well, I was like, Mom, I've been telling you this for all the time. She's like, well, I didn't think they were actually doing it. And I was like, what? Are you kidding?
What do you mean?
I told you to your face.
I'm just like, your lack of trust in me is very telling right now.
But I did lie a lot, so, gotta get away with everything.
Yeah, I hate it. I mean, but you're right. Like, family's funny like that. Family's very funny like that. But I'm really glad that you decided to come on the podcast. I'm so glad. You, like, every time I see you, like, I just think you're, like, you're really funny and really chill. Okay. Like, you're a person that, like, you think, like, I feel like I'm a very chill person. I'm not. But I really want to be that.
I've been around you a lot, so I know sometimes you're chill and sometimes you gotta go to the club.
And sometimes I gotta go to the club.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, sometimes I look at you and I'm like, that's what I want to be. Like, very, like,
Well, I didn't always used to be calm. I used to have terrible anger issues. But
Ooh, what was that like?
I mean,
Not. Oh my God! Now we get into the front. Hey, let's talk about your trauma.
we can get into it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna send it down the line. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you threw it my way. I just
my
caught
dad's
it.
the exact same way, but then like it's just like a generational thing of my grandfather was the same way, my dad was the same way, and then I was like, I don't want to do that, and I was like, fuck it. I was like, I'll just start smoking and just being chill.
Yeah.
And just have a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone's not bothering me, I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want.
Exactly. That's the thing. That's the type of tea that I try to be on. And like, I forgot to tell the story earlier, but someone really tried me. I need to ask you something. Me to you, right here, right now.
All right, hit it.
If you are in an alley, correct, and you are moving, right, and you see someone like taking out their stuff and moving, and you're coming down the alley, would you A, make the person that is moving pack all their stuff back in their van and move around, or B, go out the other exit?
See, this has happened when we were in Chicago because we had our one driveway and it would get blocked all the time. It just depends on where I'm going or what I need to do if I have an appointment for something. But like, if someone's moving, I'm usually not going to try to make them get out of the way. We had one person move, but they already had all their stuff out and they just had to move their truck up. We pulled out and they pulled right back in. But if I need to go somewhere, I mean, you got to move.
But I feel like there's two entrances and exits to an alley.
I guess that's true. I guess I'm just thinking about driving wise, not walking wise.
And the thing
if
is,
I'm walking, I'll just go the other way.
And that's it. But I'm talking about, I think, okay, I want to say this. I was sitting there and like, I was like, hey, we're carrying a couch upstairs right now. We're trying to move things up and like, it's super heavy. We're trying to make sure that we're going around. I was like, her house was literally on the other, the alleyway was not even half a mile. All she had to do was go around. She gets out the car and starts yelling at me. I'm looking at her. I'm like,
I can just imagine.
I'm like yelling. I didn't raise my voice. But if you want to get down to clown. And then she was like, I'm going to tell the people of the neighborhood association about this. And I was like, are you serious? And like, I was like, okay, then move back. And then she was just sitting there. I was like, if you're not going to move back, I'm going to stay here. And I'm going to unpack my stuff. And if you really don't want to, if you're not going to move back so I can pull out, and you want me to leave the alleyway, then what am I supposed to do?
People only worry about themselves, I guess.
But if you can't back up, how am I supposed to get out so you can get in?
People don't think about any logic whatsoever.
Why? I don't get it.
Because humans are not that smart all the time.
I agree. Humans are not that smart all the time. And I think, am I being a little bit dramatic? Absolutely.
Just a little bit, but you got to have some drama.
But also, at the same time, why'd you have to yell at me?
People love yelling.
Exactly. People really do.
You got to hear like you're heard. You got to get it out there.
Yeah, and let it be known. And honestly, and I didn't pop off. You would have been proud. I didn't pop off. But I also usually don't pop off. I'm really passive sometimes. But I didn't pop off, and I really should have. Because you ain't gonna yell at me upside down and live a door down from me, honey. A door. I'm done. No more. I feel like I just had to relieve a lot of trauma there, and now that I've said it out loud to someone, I won't get triggered by it anymore. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you got it out, though.
I'm really glad you got it out. And like, now I'm in a new place, which is nice. And one thing I've learned about life is moving is one of the most stressful things that can happen.
Oh my God, it's horrible. Hi.
Y'all, we have a Theo appearance. A baby Theo.
Now he's gone. The bummer.
He'll come back around. Now that he's getting more used to y'all in the house, he's gonna start jumping on y'all. Theo's my pride and joy. Do you like animals?
Oh yeah, we have 3 cats.
Okay, who's your favorite cat? Not to be.
Well, I mean, it's my first cat that I got. Her name is Lennon.
Lennon?
Yeah, we have Lennon, Yoko, and Floyd. So it's named after John Lennon, Yoko Ono, and then Pink Floyd. They're all girls.
Okay, let me tell you this. I thought Lennon was like Lennon in the sheets. Like, you know, you have the Lennon.
Lennon?
And like, because I thought she maybe like jumped in baskets a lot when she was younger. No. And so you called her Lennon.
No, it's Lennon, like John Lennon.
Lennon. Well,
Lennon.
Lennon. Isn't it? Wait,
Lennon. Lennon.
am I saying it right? Isn't Lennon and Lennon spelled the same? Like Lennon, like
Lennon? Lennon is Linen, right?
I'm getting a no from the audience. Oh,
the grammar police have showed up.
let me.
And it's spelled wrong.
And I spelled it wrong. Well, I'm sorry for that. Well, those are really cute cat names.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't mean to embarrass myself like
They're a
that.
fun time.
Have you always had animals?
Yeah, my parents have they only ever had Boston Terrier dogs.
Oh my gosh, how was that?
That's what made me not really enjoy dogs being in the house very much.
Oh, are they terrors?
Yeah, they're just real annoying, and I'd rather just have a cat that I don't have to take outside. And
Yeah, and walk.
I mean, we have dogs at the house we're at now, but they're not my dogs.
Yeah, so you don't have to take care of them, really.
Sometimes I do, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like I hate dogs. So I would prefer them not in my house all the time.
Oh.
I guess.
But didn't you also have a dog at one point?
I mean, Allie owns a Saint Bernard at her parents' house where we're at right now.
That's so cute.
And she's very cute, but she is huge. Big old dog.
How big is she? Bigger than you when she's all touching your shoulders?
She can stand up, like literally put her arms up on my shoulder. She's very large. She
Oh
weighs
my
like,
gosh.
what, 150? 150
150?
pounds? Yeah, I picked her up the other day. She's huge.
Girl, if my dog can't be weighing my weight.
Oh, huge.
My dog cannot be weighing my weight.
Oh, yeah.
But I also want to hug a dog like that. I
She's
love a friendly
literally
version.
Such a loving dog, and she if you come in the house, she runs up and she just flops down in front of you, and she wants you to just scratch her belly, and then she just smacks you with her giant paw all the time. But she'll knock you over with her paw. She doesn't even care who it is. She just goes bah, fuck, smacks at you.
I love it. You need to send me pictures.
Oh, I will.
I need pictures.
I gotta add
right
you back
now,
to my Snapchat.
so I can first add
it got
it here.
deleted, so I gotta add you to my new one, and then you'll see videos all the time.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing. I am not on Snapchat.
Oh, you're not on Snapchat.
That is the only social media.
About that.
That's the only
I
social
remember
media that I don't like. Thing is, I've partaken in it. Partaken in it. Partacked.
Grammar police.
Hello, grammar police. But I don't know. I just haven't really loved it yet. I don't know. It's one of those things. I don't know how to explain it. I guess I just don't know how to explain it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their own thing, you know.
True. And also, thinking about a dog that big literally boggles my mind. 150 pounds?
Yeah.
That dog can eat you.
Oh, yeah. Her sister's boyfriend has a Mastiff, and it's like twice the size.
Oh.
Huge.
I know that.
It looks like a horse.
Is he friendly?
Oh, yeah. Very friendly. He's a baby.
Big baby.
He's just a big baby. He'll come up and just hug you, and he just slobber all over you. Mostly just slobber on you.
I love dogs.
His name is Moses.
The biggest dog I've seen is a Great Dane. But when dogs are not fluffy and they're big, they kind of look like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like Great Danes.
That's what he looks. He's not fluffy. He's just short hair, so he's just huge.
Oh, just buff.
He's just got really long. He's really gumpy. He's just looks like he's running around on ice all the time.
Oh.
Slipping.
Oh.
But yeah, then we also have is it a mini golden doodle? She's more of a medium size. She's very cute. We just got that for her mom for Christmas.
Okay, golden doodles are the cutest dog. You cannot argue with me.
Oh yeah, they are very cute.
Do you think pugs are cute?
They look like Boston Terriers, which is what my parents always had. So they're like
pugs and Boston Terriers do not look
They
alike.
have a little smashed in nose, a little squished nose. Boston Terriers are just black and white, and sometimes a little bit brown.
But sometimes a little bit brown. Not all the time.
Not all the time. My dad has one that's all black and white, but he's 14 years old, so he's not doing so hot. And then we have another one. She's got a little brown in her, and then her tongue always hangs out of her mouth.
Okay, last question before we take a break.
Okay.
What pet would you consider your first pet? The first pet that kind of from when you were younger, when you were older, that was yours.
My grandma brought me a cat when I think it was my 6th birthday, maybe. My parents were pissed. Didn't tell them that she was doing it, and she had barn cats, and she brought me a kitten, and I named him Tiger because he was striped like a tiger.
Oh.
Got real crazy with the name.
I mean, but still.
But I was 6 or 7, so I had him for a very long time, but then I think he died at 15 maybe. Oh. I moved to college, and I was in class, and my mom had to call me and tell me, and I was like, that's a bummer.
I would cry. I know, my dog is still at home right now. She's turning 16 this year.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
animals getting.
She's
I hate
doing
thinking about
60.
animals getting old.
Me too.
We were talking about that earlier about our cats getting old, and I was just like,
I would literally. It makes me so sad.
I know, because I'm like, well, what do I do now?
Nothing. Just cry.
I like that cat. Good cat.
Also, oh my God, y'all, you were never introduced.
Nope.
Say hello to Austin.
Hello.
And say goodbye to us on this break, and we'll see you in a moment. And the fact that we are not twitching together is disgusting.
Well, all I played was Call of Duty, and I didn't even have I've been waiting to move so we can get a video camera, because it was really just me screaming. That was the whole thing. It's just, well, I mean, you could see me playing Call of Duty, but then it was just my voice screaming the whole time.
Oh yeah.
I would just yell the entire time.
See, I used to do that too with Minecraft, but I realized that I didn't like failing as much. I remember, excuse me. I remember I used to play like 4 hours on Minecraft and then edit it down to 30 minutes and send it out to literally no one. No one watching, I would cry. I'd be like, I spent 4 hours on this. Like, for what?
Oh, boy.
Just nothing but tears.
Yeah, I mean, I used to play like 8 hours straight of video games sometimes, but I mean, probably the longest I streamed was like 7 hours, just me yelling the whole time and just playing with random people on Call of
Destroying
Duty.
your voice for no reason.
And then all the neighbors are probably hearing me all around just screaming at people.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows a gamer. Like, calm down. Like, we know.
Hearing me through the walls, screaming. Like, oh, he's playing video games again.
Yeah, just be okay with it.
That son of a bitch.
That's what I hate you. You scream too much. LOL. Like, no. Like, you're fine.
Oh, yeah.
But I kind of want to get into something we talked about a little bit on the break.
Okay.
You used to go to abandoned buildings and freaking just, like, do parkour. Like, what did you do up there? I need to know.
Parkour. Oh, I wish it was parkour. That would have been fun too. Well, I used to take a lot of pictures back in like the end of high school and like the start of college when I used to go to Macomb Community College back in Michigan. I had a cross country scholarship.
Oh my gosh.
Was there for a year, dropped out, and then took a year off. And then that's when me and my buddy Cody and then my other friend Jordan that lives down in Detroit, we used to literally just drive down there every single weekend, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we knew how to get into some of like the bigger buildings that were down there.
Oh my gosh.
And you could just pop up into the roofs, and we would literally go up on the rooftops and like hang off the sides, and that's where we get like all of like the good like scenery pictures up there and everything.
What were your favorite like sights to see?
Probably the top of Greektown Casino was probably one of the coolest.
What?
A few of my friends got on top of the GM Tower, but that was only like one time, and then this group of people got on the top and they base jumped off the top of the GM Tower, and then that was the last time anyone ever got up there. But a guy that owns
base jumped. What do
like
you mean?
you jump off with like the parachutes, and then they just ran up and they just jumped right off, and then like,
are they alive?
Well, yeah, they pulled their parachutes and then they like float through the city.
But how do you know where to land?
I don't know. They had a spot picked out, I guess. You go land some of them. I mean, they wouldn't land in the city, probably. I don't know if I watched the entire video, but I remember watching them like go out and like do that. But a lot of people do that. They base jump off like tall building stuff. It's like parachuting out of a plane, but
I feel like you need a little bit more time than that, right?
You literally jump and like pull your parachute like right away, and then you just like float on it. It's like those. Have you ever seen those people that they have the giant parachutes, but then they have like a little fan on the back?
Yeah.
It's like kind of like that, but without the fan.
Oh.
I've had a guy land in the field across from me with one of those little fans. It's probably one of the whitest things I've ever seen. Just an old white guy just lands in a little field.
On a fan?
Yeah, like the little fans. It's up. You're up in the air on a little parachute, and then there's a little fan on the back, and it's like a little plane.
What?
Like a glider. You know?
I've literally. Wait. I'm literally sitting here trying to picture this. Like.
I don't know what they're called. That's the problem.
Like. I feel like who were the people that made the plane? Lewis and something? Who made the plane?
Nope. The Wright brothers.
The Wright brothers.
Yes.
Wait, what were their first names? I was gonna say Lewis and Clark. I don't know why.
That was the only thing that popped in my head was Lewis and Clark, and I go, that's not it.
Well, wait. If we're both saying Lewis and Clark, why isn't it Lewis and Clark?
Because Lewis and Clark were explorers.
Oh, okay.
That's that's way back.
Girl, no one said. Okay,
we
no
ain't
one said I was.
Majors.
No one's ever said I was a history major.
Quiz me.
Literally, no one's ever said. Through this podcast, I learned that I'm good at math. I'm bad at history and English, depending on the day. Like, sometimes I'm really articulate with the way I'm speaking. I'm giving very much like ooh ah Oprah vibes, And other days I'm just like, oh, well,
Sometimes you just don't have the energy to talk.
exactly. Sometimes you don't have the energy to talk. And my job is talking, and I have to be social.
Oh, yeah. I've seen you at work. It's a real social environment. You really got to get in there.
And what if I told you I was shy?
I do believe that just because I've been around you so much.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. I
If it was just only at work and I never went out with you or you ever came over, then I would have guessed. But since you've been at a place before when we were here, definitely.
Yeah, I'm definitely like, it's really weird that I'm like doing this podcast with so many people because like I definitely feel like a lot more, I don't know, when I talk to people, like I can always have a good conversation, but I'm just like, when I'm out and like with more than like 20 people, I'm like,
oh,
that's a lot.
that's tiring.
Oh my God. Oh, there was a demon that just came. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
I think that was a truck outside.
Girl.
This is Chicago. Something's always going on.
Exactly. True.
There's probably like 45 U-Hauls I saw this weekend.
Girl, I woke up to a fight this morning because I left my windows open. All you guys like, you almost hit me with your car, bitch. And I'm just like, oh my God, it is literally 6 a.m.
You remember the one time when we were at work and those two ladies got in a fight? They were in the back, like when the shoe room was in that back in Bucktown, and they literally were like yelling about how something about the girl's grandma or something used to work together.
Oh yes!
And
Oh my
Kev
God!
was in the back and was like, "What are you doing?"
When I tell you the drama,
Always the drama happening.
Oh my God!
And then that one lady came in that was wasted, and she had that bottle of wine, and she just came in and was dancing. Yeah. And then that cop came in and flirted with you.
Girl,
I remember that.
I just be out here looking so pretty, and the cop be flirting with me. I'm like, please get away from me, pig! Like, go away! I'm like, oh no! But also, like, it's also weird because there's this dichotomy of like cops being like very sexualized, but I hate cops. Like, no. But like, I feel like actually, you know what? I like uniform because a chef could come up to me, and I'd be like, damn, I see those 6 buttons. I see them 6 buttons that a top hat. When you gonna take it off and flip me like a pancake?
You just want someone with a job then.
Yes, I do. You know what?
You got a job. You come
you
on
know what?
over.
But there's so many people out here that don't got a job that be trying to hook up with people. Am I wrong?
This is very true.
And it just sucks because I'm just like, I should be a pretty princess being pampered, which is like, you know, the fantasy, and like I know is very. I'm so sorry. But I can hear my cat pee right now. Literally, I just heard him peeing, and I was like, "Is he peeing in the litter box?" And I was like, "He is." Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, we always are hearing our cats going to the bathroom because it's like right by us. So we're
like cats going pee is like crazy.
Yeah, and our cats are just very loud about it, and they don't know. See, like your cat scratched in the litter. Our cat, we have like a top over ours, and our cat just all 3 of them. We don't know why. They just scratch the side of the plastic, and they just keep hitting us. All you hear is doof, 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 doof. And we're like, what are you doing?
My Theo baby is so smart. I don't like to brag about my children, but my Theo from a very young age was very much potty trained.
All of our cats are potty. Yeah, only one time our cat went outside the litter box, but other than that,
don't cats automatically know? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah, because like all the outdoor cats that we've had so far, like they always like when they go to the bathroom, they'll go inside things that are like a box. We don't have a cat box out there for them, so usually they'll just go out like in the field. But sometimes there'll be like boxes out there, and they'll all just like go in the box. I'm like, look at that, they're potty trained.
I'm just thinking about cat boxes. Like, why do cats like boxes so much? I don't understand it.
I don't know either. Because if we didn't have a top on ours, our cats just like to roll around in the litter, then they fling it all over the room.
Oh.
So we had to get a top on ours when I got my first cat.
Oh my gosh.
All 3 of them just like to play in cat litter. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I mean.
And they're obsessed with catnip.
Yeah. Girl, not
3
your cat's getting addicted. Not 3 different strains of catnip.
Oh yeah, my one buddy went to some like outdoor market and he bought like this organic catnip, and it was like 3 different. It was like one of them was called Bloom Meowie Wowie or something. And
not Bloom Meowie Wowie, not like, catnip having strands.
It was all like cat fun, like names and puns and stuff. It was so funny, but like they all like a certain like strain different. Like one cat likes one more than the other ones. It's weird.
I love that though. I mean, everyone has their preferences. Like Theo has to have a new food every week or before he starts. Like every time Theo needs a new food. Constantly. I don't know why, but like he'll just stop eating his food. like randomly. And
cats are weird.
I don't know why. Like I want
They're really funny to watch.
And they're so cute.
They really are.
They're always so cute.
Oh yeah, every time we get home, like we'll get back from this trip, and my one cat, Lennon, doesn't like when we leave, so she usually will chew something up of Allie's, not mine. And like literally, she got new flip flops, and she was just like chewing all the way through them, like these rubber like flip flops.
And she said, "If you ever leave me again,"
all over it. She used to do it all the time when she was younger too. We would leave, and we'd come back, and we'd bring something new into the room. She'd chew on it, no matter what it was.
So you would say Lennon is a little bit petty.
Oh, definitely.
Oh my
100%.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
All of our cats are very petty.
Okay, and would you say that you're like your cats? Like, would you say you're a little bit petty? Would you say that you're one of those people?
Sometimes.
Okay. Well, the question I ask literally every single person, and I have to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
What's the pettiest thing you've ever done?
Well, we'll have to, it was from the last week episode that you just watched, adding on to my fiance's story of when we were just started talking, she hoed me for somebody else, as my roommate would call it. She came back to our dorm room one night and ate all of his nacho cheese. That's why he was so mad about it.
Okay.
And then left.
So start from the beginning.
All right.
When did all this happen? Like what initiated you being petty?
So I met her, I think it was St. Patty's Day, first time. We had a mutual friend that he lived in the dorms with me. She knew him for a while. We met, and then she told me she's talking to somebody else, and then she was like, "Oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore." And I was like, "Great, whatever." So then she was like, "Nope, I want to come back now, talk to you again." And I was like, I don't know. And then, so it's a Friday or Saturday night, and my buddy texts me that she knows too, and was like, "Hey, we want to go out," and I'm already like out, and I'm eating at a place called Nick's Euros.
Okay.
And he's like, "Well, I have Allie with me. Is that all right?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Ooh.
And then so
Okay.
So they show up. I say, "Hi, Ryan." Don't even say a word to her. Didn't say anything to her. We get up from getting done eating. We go to this party, and I literally didn't talk to her the whole time. Let me give you a picture of what I look like. I was wearing really tight black skinny jeans. I think it was a Mod Sun hoodie, so it was all tie-dye. And I believe I was wearing a hat. It was right after I cut my hair, because I used to have shoulder-length hair.
Yeah.
But, so we're at the party, we're playing beer pong, and I literally just ignored her the entire time we were there.
Not ignoring her.
Oh, yeah. The whole time we were there, and then I could tell she was getting mad. So then, I walk out of the party, and then she comes out looking for me, and I called another girl that I knew.
You're lying! Oh my God! Keep going.
Well, let me wind it back a little bit. Right after she said she didn't want to talk to me again, I called this exact girl, and I've been friends with her for a while, and I took her out to go take pictures with her, and I posted a picture of her on my Instagram on purpose, just so she would get a little bit mad about it. So then we were at that party, I called her, and then I got off the phone with her, and literally from that point on until we got back to like the dorm room, we were just screaming, like outside of a party. Like the party was so loud, we were just outside just screaming at each other.
Yeah.
And then we literally walked back to the dorm, and the whole time, like people are walking by us, and we were just locked, just screaming at each other still. I don't even remember what we were yelling about. And then now we're engaged.
That's so cute. We love stories.
It's a great time.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, sometimes you have to go through trials and tribulations, and honestly, like, it seems like that was the beginning of your relationship rather than like the middle, like, basically.
We both were like getting out of because I was literally grew up in a small town, so I came over to Western. Both my brothers already went to Western, so I had went through a phase of just going to parties, getting wasted.
Oh yeah,
hanging out with
college
women.
Is crazy. College is fucking. I kind of wish I went through college a little bit more. No, actually, I don't. Nope, never mind. Because I actually liked my college experience when it came to like my partner, but also at the same time, like, if I could just been a little bit more gay with that person still, like, you know what I mean? I was talking about. I only got my senior year, and senior year was in quarantine. Oof. Don't even talk about it. I'm not even bringing it up anymore. But that's crazy.
But yeah, college is definitely a
college
wild
is crazy.
Time. We had a great time, especially once we started dating in college. That was probably after that was just the best time in college.
That just sounds
being like alone in the dorms and like hanging out with all my friends was fun, and then I was just like, ugh, this sucks.
Yeah, The dorms is really weird because sometimes, like, it can feel like, oh my God, we're a community. Other times it feels like I hate all of you.
Mm.
All of you need to go away. And here,
the guest appearance.
you got a Theo jump.
Look, another one.
You got a Theo jump. Like,
at
that happens very, like, almost.
I'm one of those special guests. I got catnip in my pocket.
Yeah, literally. Never got catnip in my pocket. No, I love my baby so much. But no, Theo rarely comes on the podcast, and when he does it, he always jumps on one seat just to jump on the other seat, just to show everyone that Theo can jump.
Gotta show them. Cats can jump real high. They gotta let you know.
Yeah, I feel like I wish we could jump like animals sometimes. Like I wish we had I feel like humans are like the weakest.
Oh, definitely.
Like it just doesn't make sense. Like why are we so like squishy? Like
so squishy.
Like if you think about it like this: you see every other animal, and they all have fur or feathers, and then you look at humans, and you're like, that is skin.
We got some hair.
But still.
Once you get older, you get hairier. Does that
what's
mean
between
anything?
us and what's between the difference between us and a naked mole rat with a little whisker?
I got opposable thumbs. That's about it.
Don't.
I guess.
True.
No, they don't.
I don't think they do. They have claws. I'm just thinking about Rufus from Kim Possible. And you know, bitch, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Theo, why are you playing like this right now? I think Theo's gonna make another jump.
He's looking at a ghost, I think. What are you looking at?
Don't think do, baby. He did it. I love my cat. Oh my cats are just literally, honestly, y'all. If you can't see, Theo during every podcast always jumps from one seat to another, and he's done it twice today. He's falling.
Go back.
And Theo's like, I did it myself.
You had to put that jump in slow motion. It took so long.
Yeah, honestly, Theo's. I feel like Theo's a little clumsy too.
Our cats are real gumpy. They're always jumping up on stuff and then they just slide off.
Just like, oh.
They'll jump on Allie's desk while she's working and they'll like hit a notepad and then they just go slide right off the desk.
That's so cute though. Literally, Theo is obsessed with this wall right now.
Yeah, there's like a staple on the wall that he sees.
Oh, okay.
He thought he got it.
I thought a bug flew in the house. Sometimes Theo loves to kill bugs. Like whenever a fly comes in, I'm like, thank God, because I don't feel like doing it.
Our cats will chase them for like 10 minutes and then they get too lazy to keep going.
Oh.
And then the fly just keeps going around. I'm like, why do we have 3 cats and they can't catch a fly?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That is pretty ridiculous. Cats are just ridiculous animals, though.
They really are.
And they're really funny.
Oh, yeah. Our cats are nuts.
Yeah.
They fight each other all the time just to get attention. And then they all have to crowd around you when you're trying to do something.
Would you say that we are like cats a little bit, too, though? I feel like cats are like the selfish sides of humans.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I definitely see Theo as like, another jump, baby? Maybe. Theo's giving us a lot of jumps today. And you know what we need to jump to? A break. And we'll be right back. Austin! Hi. I'm so sad that we're ending this.
I know, I haven't seen you in so long.
It's been too long. It's been really too long. But there is one more thing I did want to talk about with you before we end the podcast. And that you worked basically at like a what would you call it? Like a marijuana farm?
Marijuana facility. Like
a marijuana facility. Yeah. What was that like? I've never known anyone that worked there before.
Oh, it's very interesting. I mean, I've seen a lot of like, I know people that have like bigger grows and they call those like the industrial grows and it's like a sea of green. So they grow plants that only get like maybe 4 feet tall and they do like 100 of the same plant. They just keep chopping them. That's like the weed that goes and gets sold to dispensaries.
Yeah.
But this was like a smaller, like personal kind of grow. So this one, we don't grow any dirt. It's all hydroponics. So there's always water continuously flowing through the buckets.
Oh my gosh.
The plants are in these little grow buckets with newt stones around it.
Oh my gosh.
So we just like do water changes. I think it's every 2 weeks. They'll change the water out, put fresh water in it. And our plants, I think the tallest plant we've had so far is like 10 feet-ish.
That's so cool, though. I didn't know they grew to be that big.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you go outdoors, you can get them like 20 feet. But now with the laws, you have to have a high enough fence so your neighbors can't see it. But most people just grow out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, nice.
But, yeah, working with marijuana is great.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
I've always wondered, because I'm just like, whenever I think about it, I think like Breaking Bad, and I'm like, that literally can't be it. Like, we're living in a society where it's legal in so many places now, so like it can't be like Breaking Bad.
Sometimes I would feel like that because we have a storage unit in town, so I'd go to the storage unit and I'd be like, am I throwing money in here?
Not Jesse! Oh my God! Breaking Bad is such a good show, though.
It is. I love that show so much. And then the new season of Better Call Saul just came out.
Is it Better Call Saul good?
I liked it. We haven't watched the second season. Apparently, this is when it really starts to tie back into the actual like Breaking Bad. So
yeah,
but I liked it a lot. It's really slow to start getting into, but yeah, I haven't started the new season yet though. We've been watching a lot of Modern Family at the moment.
Oh my god, but Modern Family is so good though.
It's so funny.
It's so gay. That was like my first introduction to being like gay. It was so fun. Like Theo, my baby. Not me tripping Theo. He almost fell on top of me. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, he's slipping. Hi, buddy.
Hi, buddy. You were so pretty. I can't stand you.
I should have interviewed you.
Literally, he's so chatty today.
Get him a little stool right here.
You know what? I might just put a pillow up here. Maybe put a cat tree right here and really make him feel like comfortable.
Oh yeah, be in every single podcast.
Yeah, I mean he's already in every single podcast. You'll hear his meow. You'll see something from him. But yeah, it's been honestly whenever I hear like that's just I don't know what it's like so cool to me because like I've always like kind of been very interested in that and like the switching like okay what if I wanted to do this for a moment just to kind of like I feel like that gives you a little bit more privacy too, like a little bit more private lifestyle because being in the city is very much a lot.
Oh yeah,
but I love it in the sense of just like there's so much to do. I hate being bored, but I feel like you can always also make your own fun whenever.
Yeah, I mean since we moved it's been it's boring sometimes just because I haven't been like working that much, but
yeah,
it's nice to be not in the city. When we walk out, it's pitch black outside and there's like no noise. But
that's okay. I went to Virginia earlier in September, and when at these farms, and when I tell you when I walked out and it was like pitch black, it made me feel uncomfy. I was sitting there, I was like, I am not used to this anymore.
Yeah.
And like
it's weird getting back used to it because sometimes I'll walk out and it'll be like dead silent. I'm like, oh, it's creepy out here.
Girl.
And I'm like, I'm not in Chicago though, so like nothing's gonna happen. I might see a raccoon, but
yeah. But what about the bears?
No bears, man. We don't got any bears around us.
I mean, just kidding.
I think we have like a couple coyotes, but we got a big dog, so they don't usually come around our house.
Yeah, I have. I've only seen deers, like in my suburbs. That's the max.
Oh,
that's
we have like every single night. There's like hundreds of deer in the field right behind the house. It's like crazy. Everyone will come over and be like, "Look at all those deer." And we're like, "Yeah, they're there every day."
Yeah.
And then they run around in a circle and then they come back and do it again.
But they're so dumb and cute.
Oh yeah, and then one of the dogs at the house will run out in the field and start chasing them.
But I just feel like deer would just kill a dog. Am I crazy to think that?
No, they just run. Deer are scared of everything. True. Make a noise and just gone.
My baby. But yeah, I just looked at my cat and he's just being so cute. I don't know. I live in a studio right now, and let me tell y'all something. I can always see my cat at all times, except when he goes in the closet. But like usually, I can always see my cat at all times, and like it's so nice to see such a beautiful little comfy, cozy thing.
You're gonna have to get him one of the little. They stick to the window. And it's like a little hammock for him. Our cats were obsessed with it when we were in Chicago because we had that room upstairs and we put it up on the door, and she literally would sit up there all the time and she could look out at everything.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, they have them on. I'm pretty sure they have them on Amazon.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, they literally like 2 suction cups like go on, and it's like the base of it, and then they have like wires that come down with 2 more suction cups on the top, and then your cat can just chill on it.
Just lie, just sleep. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, when I tell you. It has been such a pleasure to talk to you, Austin.
It's been so fun. I've never been on a podcast, so it's been a great time.
Well, I'm glad that I basically, I was going to say, like, popped your podcast cherry, but I feel like using that analogy, saying it out loud is...
Well, you already said it, so we're in it.
Well, yeah, now we're sitting in the cherry of the podcast pop. I know, okay, gross. Perfect. Y'all... please say your social medias for everybody so they can know them.
I just changed my one, so it's acrom_470, and then I have another one for the marijuana grow that is SmokeyMcPot_470. So hit it up.
Yeah, y'all don't forget to follow me at still right now we're at Justin Petty Official on both Instagram and TikTok, but soon we'll be changing that. So keep your eye out. I might change it before these episodes even come out. And I'll just be like, Skylar, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But right now, it's going to be that. Also, don't forget to follow A Little Bit Petty on Instagram and TikTok. We will see you next time, and thank you for being a little bit petty. Bye, y'all!
Cut.
Cut.